The doctor says your heart is fine, your arteries are clear, but your blood pressure keeps rising. Could stress be the reason? Most people think of stress as having a busy schedule, tight deadlines, or not enough sleep. But doctors define it a bit differently. According to the American Psychological Association, stress is any physical or emotional demand that sets off your body's fight or flight response. And that could be anything: an argument, financial worries, illness, or even constant noise. The Mayo Clinic explains that these triggers release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, putting your body on high alert and ready to react. In today's video, we'll dive into the link between stress and high blood pressure and share practical steps you can take to protect your health. You might be surprised at just how much your mind can influence your numbers. Medically speaking, stress is anything that throws your body out of balance, anything that activates your sympathetic nervous system and keeps you from calming down. That's why completely eliminating stress isn't realistic. Challenges will always be part of life, but we can reduce certain stressors and, more importantly, train our bodies to handle them better. Stress isn't just emotional. It also has significant physical and chemical impacts on the body. Many people say, "I'm stressed because I'm busy," but stress can also come from your surroundings, your health, or even past injuries. So, how does stress actually affect your blood pressure? According to the American Heart Association, stress can cause a temporary spike in your blood pressure. That's because it triggers the release of hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, your body's fight or flight chemicals. These hormones speed up your heartbeat and narrow your blood vessels, which raises your blood pressure. But this effect doesn't usually last long. Once the stressful moment is over, your blood pressure goes back to normal. Next, how does stress affect your overall health? Well, if you've been feeling stressed for a while, it can throw off your mood, disrupt your sleep, and even push you toward unhealthy habits like smoking, drinking, or overeating. And over time, those habits can turn into bigger health problems like high blood pressure, clogged arteries, heart disease, and even stroke. That's why it's important to spot the early signs of stress. Things like sweating, losing your appetite, getting headaches, struggling to focus, or feeling irritable and worried. If you notice any of these, it might be time to make some changes and find healthier ways to manage your stress. Over the years, researchers haven't just figured out how stress works. They've also learned how it can seriously affect both your body and mind over time. When stress keeps getting triggered again and again, it puts a lot of strain on your body. Studies show that long-term stress can raise your blood pressure, contribute to artery clogging deposits, and even change your brain in ways that might lead to anxiety, depression, or addiction. There's also some early evidence that stress can cause weight gain, either by making you eat more or by disrupt with your sleep and motivation to exercise. But here's the thing. While stress can cause short-term spikes in blood pressure, the Mayo Clinic states that researchers remain uncertain whether chronic stress directly causes long-term hypertension. Still, chronic stress can seriously affect your mood and overall health, and it's been linked to conditions such as heart disease, stroke, obesity, and diabetes. So finding good ways to manage stress is super important if you want to keep your health on track. If you regularly feel stressed and it's affecting your life and happiness, it's time to take control. Look at what changes you can make, whether it's managing your time better, finding ways to relax, talking to people, or exercising regularly. Practices like yoga, mindfulness, and meditation can really help lower your stress levels. Even singing or volunteering can make a difference. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Blood Pressure Healthcare for more tips on managing and maintaining healthy blood pressure. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.